Jagmohan Chauhan, please come to stage and present to us Breaking the Wall of Insecure AI.
So AI is a new buzzword in the town. AI is a new buzzword in the town. So AI allows machine to think and reason. And some people even might argue that in near future, machines can surpass humans. Well, this is still a far-fetched notion, but there has been a recent trend which developed from AI called deep neural net, which has been really successful. And the reason behind its successfulness is because of its ability to model non-linear complex relationships very easy. There are various types of deep neural nets. So you can see there are two types shown here, CNN and recurrent neural networks, which are major driving force behind a lot of applications such as autonomous vehicles, image classification, natural language processing, and machine translation. So is really AI all good? Not really. There has been a recent deep neural net emerged called Generative Adversarial Network, or GAN, whose sole purpose is to defeat such systems. What GAN does is to produce adversarial examples to fool these systems to produce false outputs and misclassify inputs. So what we see essentially here is a tussle between a bad AI and a good AI, where good AI is trying to do good things for the mankind, while the bad AI tries to disrupt that process. So what can be the consequences? The consequences can be grave. For example, let's imagine you're driving a self-autonomous car, and because the car has been attacked by a generative adversarial network, the car sees a green light instead of a red light. So what eventually happens is a car crash. Such attacks can also lead to full behavioral biometric-based authentication systems, and other consequences can be in the translation task, where it can create chaos, because it can produce translation in a nonsensical way. So what we envision in the future is that a lot of systems will employ these deep learning-based techniques in their for their biometric solutions. And there will be an imposter who will try to attack these systems to create financial loss for such companies or systems, or it can also lead to personal data leakage. So we propose two solutions for this. First is use of multimodal network. So what we propose in multimodal network is that instead of having one modality in a biometric-based system, you combine the two modalities, for example, a face recognition system and a fingerprint, and create one deep neural network. So essentially what it does is combine multiple sources of, so what, why it gets so it gets powerful is because it combines the multiple attributes of multiple modalities to create an all-powerful system which cannot be fooled by a generative adversarial network very easily. The other solution is to produce a distillation network, where you have two networks instead of two modalities. So first, you create an original neural network, and then produce a feedback from that neural network to create another trained neural network, which is more resilient to such GAN-based attacks. So what I would say at the end is that the threat produced by insecure AI is really imminent and real, and we have to stop it. Thanks.
Thank you, Jagmohan. I'm looking around for questions, comments. Warming up after the lunch break. Who wants to be the first? Here in the middle, please.
How far advanced are you in developing some of these systems, in terms of, are they ready for deployment, or still prototyping? Where are you up to?
Right now, we have not really started much on this. I mean, we are really focusing right now on the first part of the solution, which is multimodal biometric solution. The next part will come later on, maybe, because I'm going to graduate soon. So, but yeah, right now we are mostly in the prototype phase for the multimodal based authentication.
One more.
So given the exponential nature of computing power, are we expecting that your proposed construct will create an unsolvable problem, as in the GAN can't catch up to it, or is it just kicking the can down the road and over time, more advanced GANs will be able to attack even that?
So that's a good question. So I would say that like the multimodal thing is basically can help to solve the problem for the time being, because right now what we know in theory is that this GAN can really attack modalities which are single modalities. But when you combine them, it's very difficult to attack because there are no GANs right now. But eventually, there might be GANs who are doing that. But the solution based on the distillation networks might be very powerful to solve this kind of problem.
Well, thank you for that, and thank you, Jagmohan, again. Thank you. So.